So what's going on, guys, and today I have a brand new image to show you all of the Black Ops 3 Zombies DLC 1 map, the EISENDRACHE. Now if you buy the Black Ops 3 Season Pass from GameStop, you'll get access to this exclusive Awakening DLC poster, which is based completely around the Zombies map, the EISENDRACHE, and here it is for you guys right now. Now this is an absolutely awesome zombie poster, as there is so many things to look at in this, but the main thing that strikes me straight away is Dempsey in the middle here. Definitely doesn't look like the Dempsey we see in game. This almost looks like a real life actor who's actually standing in and posing as Dempsey. We aren't quite sure what weapon he is holding in his hands. To me and a few others, they may have suggested that this could be the MP40. Some people beg to differ. It could be a completely different weapon altogether, but it looks slightly similar to an MP40 in some aspects. But we can see the font for this map where it's written the EISENDRACHE underneath Dempsey. Over to the left we can see our other characters which are in their origins form. We can see the Iron Cross. There's a bunch of stuff, so let's take a little bit look deeper into this. So in the top left we can see the gondola, which will take us from what we believe the kind of village area below the mountains up towards the castle, but it's going in the opposite direction in this poster. We're not quite sure why. Surely it should be going upwards towards the castle rather than going downwards. We can see the castle, and then in the top right we can see what looks like this weird kind of skull. You can definitely see the remnants of a skull, and in one of its eye sockets it's got the moon there. Now I'm not sure if this is a direct reference to all the little moon references that we've been able to point out that could be in the EISENDRACHE or not, but the moon is definitely there, and this kind of makes me feel like this map is going to take place solely at night. We've seen a lot of different previews from the map where they've been building it, and you can see that this looks like it takes place towards the night time, so we're going to be getting a really dark and eerie map. In the bottom right we have one of the rockets in the background of the castle taking off. Now it was a given that somehow these rockets were going to be able to be taking off in the map, but this image definitely shows one of the rockets taking off. Perhaps could be the one in the background, which isn't present as one of the rockets sat around the mountains, which is awesome. We see in the bottom left we have a ton of zombies. We see the Iron Cross there, and then there's a bunch of weird stuff which is kind of faded in. We have the skull, which is probably the most kind of standoutish thing that you can see faded in, but if we look more closer at Dempsey and to the right of him, we can see a bunch of numbers. Now at first I thought this could be numbers for dates, but this actually to me could be coordinates, or perhaps just a sequence of numbers we aren't quite sure make any sense yet. It says 12, 29, 17, and then we can see an 8, but we aren't quite sure if that's a 0. To me it kind of looks like a 0 faded out, so it could almost be a letter C, but not too sure. And then to the right of the rocket I can see a few letters which looks like part of a sentence that has been cut off. We can see STA and then underneath MAP, and then throughout this image we can see what looks like kind of little lines, kind of little circles. And one little theory could be that this could be a single universe taking place in this poster image right here. Now in the Shadows of Evil paper scraps we have a diary note from Richtofen where he's drawn loads and loads of different universes, and this could be one representation of one of those universes where events are going to take fold in the EISENDRACHE. Now this poster bears a little bit of a resemblance to Ascension, the DLC one for Black Ops 1. The poster for that had Dempsey in the forefront of that wielding a Wonder Wafer. Now this doesn't relate at all to the map because, as we know from playing Ascension, there's nothing particularly important about Dempsey in that, but Dempsey is in the forefront of this poster in this map, so perhaps there could be some sort of importance to Dempsey, but I'll talk a little bit more about this into the video. But in the bottom right we see a strange symbol which we've not seen before in Zombies. It's really hard to make out. I personally can't make any sense or try and make out what the image of that design is, but there is some sort of symbol there in the bottom right in the barbed wire. Now if you look over to the other characters, you can see what's kind of faded is what looks like a bunch of cogs kind of like working together, like as if this is going to be some form of a bigger picture. Now I have a weird feeling and a really cool idea that with every DLC we get, we could potentially get a new poster for each where all the posters connect and make a bigger picture. It'd make a lot of sense as the wording in the right of the poster has been cut off. I'm thinking of every map that Jason Blundell has created. It's always had a poster. Mob of the Dead had a poster, Origins has a poster, Shadows and the Giant have a poster, and now the EISENDRACHE has a poster. It'd be really awesome if each DLC had a poster where each of the images were connecting. Now, talking about those numbers earlier, we're not too sure what exactly they mean, but like I mentioned, stuff's going to be connecting, so we will find out some stuff as the DLC goes on. But I think this poster design is really cool, and I'm not too sure if people that buy the physical season pass in the UK will get access to this at the moment. All I know is it is a US only pre-order. If you go into GameStop and physically buy the season pass in store, they'll give you one of these posters, but it'd be so awesome if there'd be other methods to get hold of these posters. But if you manage to get one, definitely let me know in the comment section and on Twitter. Let me know what you think of this poster design as well, and if there's any other Easter eggs which you guys have managed to find which I haven't, or you have some other theories and stuff about what's going on in this poster, definitely drop it down below in the comment section. I'd be really intrigued to hear your opinions and your responses, and also feel free to like the video if you found this video useful. I upload Black Ops 3 zombie videos every single day, so if you guys are new around here and want to stay up to date with the latest information, gameplay, tips, tricks, commentaries, all that great stuff, make sure to subscribe, and I'll hopefully catch you on another video of mine very soon.